I am going to show you the real story, right? How to find products that make $50 per day, even if you've never sold online before. So thank you for joining me on this Sunday night. Now, this webinar is your e-commerce system step by step, and why my products made over $1.3 million in sales and why most fail. So I want you to give me your attention during this presentation. Put away your phone, shut down social media, lock yourself in the bathroom if you have to, because this is so important. This is the exact same steps that I followed. I'm going to share with you how to cha-ching the crap out of your products. This is no uphill battles, no struggling. We're just going to have a lot of fun and huge profits. Now, I'm also going to share with you how I went from a Candy Crush addict to $1 million e-commerce seller. How many of you play Candy Crush? Let me know in the comments below if you are a Candy Crush player or if you've ever played Candy Crush. Let me know down below. Okay, I know I did for the longest time. I also could have titled this presentation how I sold one product over 7,000 times on Amazon while cruising the seas and enjoying my family. Or my $1 million private label secrets, so you don't have to make the mistakes that I did. Now, maybe you heard me tell my $1 million story on stage in Atlanta or Baltimore or Dallas or Houston, or maybe you saw my sweet baby girl Bentley wearing my Amazon Queen tiara. No matter how you've heard of me, I am so glad that you are here. So who is this webinar for? If you really want to make a difference in the world, this webinar is for you. If you want more time, this webinar is for you. More money, this is the webinar for you. If you want to work from home like Tennille gets to do with her 3 beautiful children here, this webinar is for you, especially if you want more time with your family. Now, does any of that sound familiar? Do you want more time, more money? You want to work from home? You want to spend more time with your family? Then this is the webinar for you. However, if you are looking for shiny objects and you're a complainer and you're just here to gather information, this is not the webinar for you. I don't want to like park some red car out in front of a mansion because that is not it. That is not what we're doing here. This is going to require work and it's not going to be an easy button. Have you ever been on any of those webinars and they show you, you know, like pie in the sky and the Mercedes in front of the huge, or Ferrari in front of the huge mansions that were probably rented? No, we're not doing that. Guys, this is a no BS webinar. I'm going to be really, really honest. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to be real. And I'm going to help you create your private label product and create your product quickly and avoid the pitfalls that I did. Now, I actually live near Charleston, South Carolina, and that picture that I just showed was me standing in the snow. It snowed like 1 January a couple of years ago, and I snapped that picture, and I took that to say, hey, you know, it really doesn't snow here, but I'm going to be really, really, really real. It snowed that one time, and so I took a picture in it. This webinar is about you becoming a superhero and creating your own product. And for all you men that are joining me, man is nothing else but what he makes of himself. And so I am so glad all the supermen are here as well. But let me be clear. I'm not about to show you how to sprinkle some magical unicorn poop on your computer and miraculously make $1 million product. I'm not going to do that. However, this is a real product that you're looking at. You can go to thisiswhyimbroke.com and see this product, the one right here. But I will show you how to create your own unicorn poop candy or your own unicorn poop soap and make a ton of money on Amazon. Now, who is Becky Thames? Who is this chick that is screaming at you from the other side of the screen? I'm the Amazon queen. I'm married with 2 boys. I live in Goose Creek, South Carolina. I need to correct that because we just moved to Moncks Corner, South Carolina, which is a little area called Pimlico, right off the river. So I need to update my slide. I am passionate about helping people live full and authentic lives. I'm the founder of privatelabelcourse.com, thedriveat5.com, and beckythames.com because I don't think anybody else can do it. So I have had some amazing wins in my life. I was able to get my dream car, which was a black Cadillac. I joined the $1 million club on Amazon back in 2015. I was able to retire my husband, Big Papa, from the fire department that you see here. We retired him in 2016, and he is God's gift to me, and I am grateful for him every single day. Now, I'm not going to do like most people and say, oh, look at all this good stuff that happened to me, because guys, I've had some devastating falls in my 20-year journey selling e-commerce online. And, you know, when I first started back in 2014 selling on Amazon, it was hard. My boys were young. I worked a full-time career. I would stay up late at night and list items on eBay and Amazon. I woke up early. I just kept listing and listing and listing, kind of like Forrest Gump, just kept running and running and running. And I was tired. And at one time, my husband looked me dead in the eyes and he said, Becky, are you going to get up and clean this house? And I said, no. I said, there are people that are making $10K per month selling on Amazon. And if they can do it, you can do it too. Or if they can do it, I can do it too. And at one time I made my first sale and I lost 7 cents. I lost 7 cents. And I was like, oh my gosh, poor me, right? I had a pity party. I'm not going to lie, because all the time that I had spent into just to make that first sale and lose 7 cents because I was ignorance on fire. I had a pity party and only Ben and Jerry and their chocolate therapy showed up. But now we have someone that cleans our house weekly, blesses our house with her amazing cleaning skills, and folds our toilet paper like a rose. So super excited about that. I've also had another fall. When I was trying to learn everything and do everything, I gained 50 pounds. 50. If you don't know what 50 pounds looks like, each one of those are 5 pounds of fat. And that's what I gained in 1 year trying to juggle an 8-year-old, a 10-year-old, an amazing husband, a full-time career, and learning how to sell on Amazon. But I'll show you more about that shortly, because I'm no one special. Now, I have been successful in my career. I actually have 3 degrees, and I am so proud of these degrees, guys. I'm a biologist by trade. I have a master's in earth and environmental resource management, and I have an MBA from the Citadel here in Charleston, South Carolina. But I was drowning in debt, drowning in student loan debt. I was a master of degrees, but I was shackled by debt. So remember in the beginning of this webinar, I was like, I want you to be Wonder Woman and Superman, and here I am, you know, shackled by debt, or here I was shackled by debt. I was a employed superhero. But don't get me wrong, I am so proud of those degrees because this is where I came from. I came from absolutely nothing. My mom raised 3 children on welfare. She didn't work. I think she probably made $12K a year and raised us every single year. But I am a laboratory director now, and as I was playing life as a laboratory director, I was like, I'm playing life smaller than what I want to. And so I wanted to help more people that maybe were in a position like my mom was, trying to raise 3 kids on, you know, $12,000. Granted, that was 40, 50 years ago, but it was tough for her. And I'm sure times are tough for some of you right now as well. Now, what I'm getting ready to show you, these are my personal income statements. I'm not making any income disclaimers, but what I am saying is if you can do it, I can, or if I can do it, you can do it too. So my first year on Amazon, $405,529.80. 2015, we opened Big Papa an account. Please, 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 if you open multiple accounts on Amazon, then I want you to ask for permission. So I'm just showing you these. His account, $96,377.90. And then we opened a third account in our LLC name. We currently have 4 accounts on Amazon. One day on Amazon, 1,237 items sold in one day. My last screenshot that I shared online was from 2016, $328,934.52. And the reason for that is it doesn't matter what I can do, it matters what I can help you do. And if I've been there, I've done that, I've made the mistakes, I'm pretty sure that I can help you avoid the mistakes that I made. Now, my results are not typical, but if you do what I show you, I can assure you that it is possible when you sell your own branded products on Amazon. But I am no one special. This webinar is about you. It's about you private labeling your product and making your first dime online and getting that product idea out of your head and private labeled as soon as possible. I want to help you create your own private label product, regardless of your shape, your gender, your color, your background, or any excuses that you tell yourself about why you can't succeed, because you saw where I came from, and if I can do it, you can do it as well. Now, to give you the goods, I went out and I polled my friends. These are people that have watched my journey online and they've seen me become successful with my private label products. And I asked them, I said, why do people fail with private label? This is Pam. I said, in your opinion, what is the biggest reason people fail with private label? I think the reason most people fail with private label is they don't know the right keywords to target, and they don't have a clue how to create an effective marketing campaign. I was like, thank you so much, Pam. You are right on. So if you're taking notes right now, I want you to write this down. You're not selling products, you're selling keywords. You're not selling products, you're selling keywords. Okay? This is Mike. Mike is a pastor. I asked him the exact same thing. He said, in my opinion, the reason most people fail with private label is in the research of the product they want to use. Picking the right product is the base for success in e-commerce and private label. I could not agree with him more. Pick the right product from the beginning. And this is Karen. Karen is a hairdresser in Utah, and she said, I think one big reason is not making their product stand out. For example, the name, the label, the packaging, the description, etc. Yes, you have to differentiate your product to make it stand out from the competitors if you want to succeed with private label. So what are some things that other people have said? I don't know how to do it. It would take me too long. I might not make any money out of this. It would be too hard. Or why would someone want to buy my product? You know, I hear that a lot. Why would someone want to buy something from me? I promise if you do what I'm telling you to do today, you're going to cry a lot less than I did. You're going to make money faster than I did. You're going to have less stress than I did and reach your goals faster than I did. Now, the 3 things I'm going to show you tonight. Number 1, you can research and find your own products that are already selling on Amazon. I'm going to show that to you. Number 2, you are incredible and you can have a wildly successful private label product as long as you remember this one thing. And number 3, you don't need to be an expert or even a seasoned marketer to have your own private label product. You can research and find your own products that are already selling on Amazon. Let me know in the chat box right now if you are selling on Amazon, and if you are, what business model are you using, like retail arbitrage or wholesale or private label? So while I get a quick drink of water, just write in the comments if you're currently selling and then what business model you're using. Okay, while you're doing that, I wholesale on Amazon FBA. Awesome. RA. Okay, so I see a lot of RA coming in. Hi, Kimmel. Hi, Amy. So RA. Currently selling. I do retail arbitrage and private label. Awesome, Kathy. Okay, so here we go, planning to sell. So we have some new sellers. Awesome, welcome. So here's a quick question for you. Imagine that you have your first product already picked out and it's selling on Amazon. It's your private label product and your profit is $50 per day. Okay, your profit is $50 per day. What would an extra $50 per day or $1,500 per month do for you? Write that in the chat and let me know, what would you do with an extra $1,500 per month? Would you, well, I won't say that. I'll just, oh, Kathy said it's a wonderful feeling. I owe that to you, Becky. You are so welcome. I didn't want to point you out that you were already an ecom rock star, but I'm so excited that you are here watching. You know, what would an extra $1,500 do for you? Would you like to travel? Pay your student loans off? Now imagine that you have your second and your third product pick and they're selling $50 per day on Amazon.com. What would an extra $150 per day or $4,500 per month do for you? Extra. Travel, pay bills, pay the loans. Yes, that's the types of things that you can do. Pay off student loan and invest more, pay those bills, plan a trip. Hey, Lillian, great to see you. Yes, that's the type of thing that you can do. Okay, now you've seen all the gurus out there making the money, but now it's your turn. And there's only one word that you need to write down in your notes. That one word is system. You need a system to help you on Amazon. This whole notion of the word system came from this book called The E-Myth Revisited, Why Most Small Businesses Don't Work and What to Do About It by Michael Gerber. If you don't have this book, write it down, buy it on Amazon, Goodwill, somewhere, grab this book, because this is what every successful entrepreneur knows. And as you can see, more than 1 million copies have sold. It's a phenomenal book. I have it as one of my many on the bookshelf behind me. Really good book. I highly recommend it. This is Anita. She said, Becky's training course was the perfect jumpstart for our private label supplemental company. We have had success since day one on Amazon. We truly appreciate her taking our calls even after the course. So high five to Anita and her husband. I'm going to share with you how an average girl like me started with no experience, no product, no website, no blog, no email list, no insider secrets, and no easy buttons. The 4-step process to cracking the Amazon code. This is the exact 4 Ps that I use to select and launch a private label product and generate over $1.3 million in sales on Amazon part-time while I was working a full-time career, married to an amazing husband. I had 2 very active boys. If I can do it, you can do it too. The first P in cracking the code is you have to have the right product. The second P, you have to have the right place from or at the right price and with the right promotions. So the 4 P process that you need are product, place, price, and promotion. Write those down: product, place, price, and promotion. That is the 4 P marketing mix that you will use to sell any product on Amazon or off of Amazon. Now, what is Amazon FBA? I see some of you are already sellers, some are new sellers. I'm going to go over this very quickly, but FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon, and this is when you ship your products to Amazon. Amazon stores the products. Amazon picks and packs and ships the products to the customer once they buy it, and Amazon provides the customer service and you get paid. That is Amazon FBA. Now, why is FBA the bomb? Just like I said, you have a product created with your brand, then you send the products to Amazon. Amazon stores the product. A customer comes on their computer and or smartphone and buys the product. Then Amazon picks and packs your product, puts it in a box, ships it to the customer, and Amazon does the customer service as well. Now, you don't need to store products at your home when you're doing this, and there's no need to hire associates because Amazon does everything for you. Now, there are different ways to get products, and that's why I was asking you, what business model are you using? You can purchase wholesale products where you buy case packs and have them send directly to Amazon, or you send to Amazon. You can do retail arbitrage. This was my very first retail arbitrage out in 2014. It was the purple box. It was these Rock'em Sock'em gloves. I bought them from Walmart. They were $7 a box, and Walmart had 3 huge shelves full. This is only the first shelf, and that's the first shelf. I just cleared 1 shelf, left 2 more shelves there, and I was so excited. The very next day, I went on my lunch break and I bought those little water balloons, and I made $100 on my lunch break. Now, I'm not going to say, oh, it's so easy and you just do it like that. No, no, no. As Amy said in the chat just now, RA is a lot of work. Selling on Amazon is a lot of work. I'm not going to sit here and say it's easy, but I'm going to say if you are dedicated and you want to do it, and you're going to look me right in the eye and say, I'm going to do this no matter if my house is dirty, if I gain 50 pounds, then you're in the right place. Okay, feed the beast, cash those checks. That's right, Kathy. Online arbitrage is the exact same thing as retail arbitrage, except you buy at stores online, have it shipped to you or prep center, and then you send to Amazon. And private label is what I do. Now, I have done all of these, every one of these, but private label is what fits best in my life right now. And that's when you create a product with your own brand, have the manufacturer ship it directly to Amazon, and then you get paid every 2 weeks like clockwork. It's beautiful. Okay, so there's a couple of problems with sourcing, especially if you're doing retail arbitrage or wholesale or online arbitrage. You don't own the product. These are usually brand name products that are already selling on Amazon. Anyone can sell that product as long as it's the same UPC code, and you have to share the buy box. Oh, the buy box, in my opinion, is the most precious piece of real estate in the world. It's even more valuable to me than Boardwalk on the Monopoly board. The buy box. For those of you that don't know what the buy box is, it's the little box that says buy now when you are shipping or when you're buying on Amazon. So you look for it. It'll say add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. And whoever the seller is that's in the buy box, which none of us know the algorithm that Amazon uses. We have theories and we have hypotheses, but we don't know for sure. But whoever the seller is that's in the buy box, and it does rotate and it's based on a lot of criteria, then that's whose product goes in your cart. However, if you're a private label seller, ta-da, you're the only one on your listing, and then only your product goes in the cart. So that's why it's the most valuable piece of real estate for me. And you don't have to compete on price because your price is your price, right? And with retail arbitrage, another problem is you can have some limited inventory because you can only buy 1 or 2 or 3 or however many are on the shelf. So with private label products, what I like about them is you own the product. You're the manufacturer. You get to customize the product, differentiate the product, add the value to the product as you see fit. You get to customize the packaging. Do you want it red or blue or yellow? You get to decide. You own that buy box because you are the only seller, and you get to set your own price because your price is your price, and you get to control your inventory. It is really hard to control your inventory on Amazon because you never know when, I'll tell you my example. You never know when I sell a Shark Tank product. That is not my product. It is a Shark Tank product, but it is a comical product that gets shown on comedy shows. And every time when this product is shown on a comedy show, I will wake up and boom, all of my inventory is gone. I'm at 0 inventory. And I don't care if I have 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, boom, it's gone. And I mean, even one time they did a a little thing where they put the item in Donald Trump's hands, boom, it was gone. And it's funny, so people share it and it's just crazy, but I can't control that, right? That is something that I can't control because it's just crazy because I don't know when that's going to air. However, with private label products, you can have a little more control if you do some really good forecasting, but that's one of the extraordinary things that happen. Okay, the right product. Let's go through this. Where do you find the right product? You can look on eBay for popular products. You can look on Amazon for popular products. Go to department stores, websites, magazine ads, touch lists. Write down everything you touch for a week, and you'll start to see patterns of themes that evolve that you like. Listen, this one is super important. I've made so much money by listening to my kids, listening to my kids' friends. What's trending on TikTok? What's trending on Snapchat? What's trending over on Pinterest and Etsy? So much money out there, guys. The ideas are unlimited. Okay, so here's a box that I found. It's just a 3x3x3 clear box. This is an Amazon listing. It has an Amazon's Choice badge. I just wanted to tell you a few things here. If it has that prime, like the check box and the prime, that means two things. Number one, the item is physically in an Amazon warehouse and the item is guaranteed to get to you within 2 days, and or it is a seller that has seller fulfilled prime that promises that if they ship from their house that you're going to receive it in 2 days. So that's what that is. The star ratings, reviews, 4.5, 5 stars reviews are very important. The 12,221 in kitchen and dining, the lower the rank, the lower that number, the more sales. The lower that number, the more sales. And that's just a snapshot in time. And this is saying that there's one FBA seller. So that means that this is a private label product from one FBA seller. Okay, so when you're doing this, you want to look for a minimum price of $10. That is the bare minimum because Amazon's going to get, so if you find an item that's about $100, just if you're shopping on Amazon and you're like, oh, it's $100, assume this in your head. Amazon is going to get $33 and a third, $33.33, okay? The seller is going to get a $33.33 profit, and the item probably cost $33.33. So a third to Amazon, a third to the seller's profit, and a third to as the cost of the item sold. That's a good range of scale. It doesn't always work out that way. So if you had something that's $10, I mean, you're only making like $3 of profit, right? But if you sell something for $50 and you're making $15 profit, then you're good to go. Okay. The smaller items cost less to ship. So you want to look for lower items, less than 2 pounds, great reviews. You want it to have great listing quality. The BSR or that bestseller rank, less than 6,000 to 15,000. And the product launch, you want to do this to sell 10 to 20 a day. That's your goal. 10 to 20 a day. Kathy said, very good formula. It works 99% of the time. Yes, it's a good rule of thumb. If you're shopping on Amazon, you just think that in your head. Amy says she agreed. Awesome. Okay, so here's the math. I told you that I was going to show you how to make $50 per day on Amazon, even if you've never sold online before. So you find your private label product and your aim is to make $5 profit per item. $5 profit per unit. You sell one item at $5 profit, you make just 10 sales a day. That's your $50 per day. Now, if you had 5 products, that would be $250 per day. And there's nothing to say that you can't go more expensive and make more profit than $5 per item. I mean, the sky's the limit, right? You can definitely go into higher priced items. I actually highly recommend that you do, because the higher the price of the item that you sell, the less competition that you will have. Because a lot of people are starting at Amazon down here on the lower level, looking for the $10 products, and you have a bunch of people doing that. But if you're up here at the $25, $30 products, you won't have as much competition. So just something for you to keep in mind. Okay. You can make $1,500 a month, $7,500 a month. I'm not promising you what you can make. I'm just showing you what is available. While thousands were pouring into my bank account while I was sleeping from my first private label product, one day, 1,237 items, $18,220. I'll never forget this. It was July 15th, 2015, and I woke up to almost like 400 sales to one of my private label items. This was July 15th of 2015 was Amazon's very first Prime Day, and one of my private label products was chosen as one of their Prime Day products. And yeah, by the end of the day, I had 1,237 orders. And I remember taking my chemist, because I supervised chemists, and I took them all to lunch that day because I was so excited. And we sat down and I was like, oh, I've had, like, by lunchtime, it was like 800 sales. And it was like, we had lunch, like about a 50-minute lunch. And by the end of the lunch, it was like almost 100 sales in the 1 hour that we sat there. And it was like so crazy. So of course I bought their lunch and we had a really good time that day. But you want to know the cool thing? Once you've nailed the system, you can just duplicate it and do the exact same thing over and over. Okay, the next point, you are incredible and you can have a wildly successful private label product as long as you remember this one thing. Listen up, because this one is so important. You have to know your why. Why do you want to sell on Amazon? And it can't be, oh, I want to make money, I want to pay bills, I want to travel. What is deeper than that? You have to take action in spite of your fears and your challenges. So this is my why. This is Big Papa and my two boys, Cameron and Carson. And then Roscoe is my why. And we also have Bentley, and we have a new puppy now, Chief. So we have Roscoe and Chief, Big Papa, Cameron and Carson, and myself. And this is my why. This is why I sell on Amazon. Yes, you want to be location independent. That's true. If you don't know your why, you'll never have enough gumption to get through the inevitable challenges that you have. I promise you that. So I also said I would show you the good, the bad, and the ugly of Amazon. So I'm going to start with the bad so I can get through there really, really quickly and get to the good stuff. So this was me, Big Papa, in 2003 when our first son Cameron was born. And he was a very, very sick baby. He was 3 pounds, 7 ounces when he was born. I had preeclampsia, and he had to have a little heart surgery. Well, a big heart surgery. He had a little scar about that big when he was born, and now his scar is like this big that grew across his back. Thankfully, he is okay now, but back then it was so scary, and I was doing everything that I could. I was flipping Code 3 fire trucks because Big Papa was a fireman. I had these little shoes called Just the Right Shoes. I was selling them on eBay, anything that I could do, and I was trying everything, and it wasn't working. So you may say, well, what is the little baby doing now? Well, actually, the little baby just turned 18 on Friday, but this was him, I don't know, somewhere in my e-commerce journey, and he also sells online, but this picture was a while back when I was selling online, and he was helping me, and I had just bought like a Tahoe, and so he wanted to just show some money. But that's Cameron. This is Miss Barbara. No, this is Barbara. She is from Illinois, and she does not like to be called Miss Barbara. But when I first started working with her, she was like 79 years old. I think she's about 85 now. And she did everything from private labeling scarves. So just super proud of Barbara. This is Amy. She's officially debt-free. I've worked with her. No house payment, no car payment, no student loans, and she's grateful. I have a lot of success stories, but I probably think this might be one of my favorite ones. This is Debbie and John. Debbie and John had been married for 25 years. They never had a honeymoon. They never went on a trip. And because of their e-commerce business, they were able to go to Mexico after being married for 25 years. So stinking proud of these two with their e-commerce business. This is another one. This is Andes Halliburton, and he says Becky is a real person, and the system that she has works. He met me here 6 months ago. This was like 6 years ago now, and I was able to quit my job, enjoy the luxury that comes with working for me on my own time from anywhere, preferably the beach. This is Julie. Julie was in Canada. She found a new mechanic. She also saw a company. I'll shorten it up. She went and found the company. They did not sell on Amazon in the US, but they did in Canada, and they were going to let her private label her own products from there. She said, "Thanks, Becky, you gave me the confidence to do this." I was able to take my family on our dream vacation, which was a Disney cruise. If you haven't done it, I highly recommend that you do. Even if you don't have any kids, it is phenomenal. So the ugly, have you ever had this little red number come up under the flag? If you do on Amazon, always, always, always take note, because what happened in my case is Amazon held $35,000. My Amazon account was suspended. I was curled up in the bed, like in the fetal position. I thought I was going to like literally die, right? I didn't. I survived it, but I also learned what not to do. And what not to do is try to be cheap and mail 200 items in one day with no tracking number, being a 1 month seller on Amazon. Amazon will shut you down. So I was wholesaling some items then, and I had set up this little assembly line in our home with all my boys' friends. One person would stuff the envelope, one would put the label, one would put in a feedback slip, one would close it, and we would, keep going. Well, I was selling supplements at the time, and at that time, all of my online friends were like, "What's Becky selling? What's Becky selling?" They're still trying to figure out what I'm selling, right? And so I always told my boys, if anybody asks you what we're selling, we don't tell them. And so that's what he told little Alex that night. Or my boys said, "Well, we can't talk about what we're selling." So Alex went home to his mom and said, "Mom, we're shipping medicine, but I'm not allowed to talk about it." So guess what happened? Miss Amy was like, "Bring, bring." And so I was like, "Oh, Miss Amy, it's okay. It's just a supplement. It's all good." But she was a concerned mom, and I'm really glad that she called. And that, my friend, is when I was like, okay, bye-bye FBM, which was fulfilled by merchant, meaning we were doing all the work ourselves. And that was the day that FBA, or fulfilled by Amazon, happened for me. And then my income just skyrocketed from there. Selling your own products is amazing. And my secret is this. I would imagine my boys with tons of student loan debt like I had, and no inheritance like I had. And that was my stick. And then I would imagine them with an awesome education, no student loan debt, and an inheritance. And that was my carrot. So I wanted to run away from my stick and run towards my carrot. That is what motivated me with my business. And I want you to do that for yourself right now. Write this down. And I want you to physically write this down. If I don't create my successful private label product, blank will happen. And when I do create my successful private label product, blank will happen. Now, I'm going to let you write that down really quick. I'm going to take a sip of water, and then I'll continue. Okay, here we go. The bottom line is I'm just an average girl that decided to try this Amazon business. Your payment is on its way. Your payment is on its way. This was back from 2014, $20,893.04. These were also from 2018, and I have gotten one of these every 2 weeks, except that one little month when I was suspended, every 2 weeks like clockwork. I actually just grabbed this screenshot today. You can see some of them are still bold. I don't even open them. This was from December of 2020 all the way up till September 4th or something, September 5th. Every 2 weeks, like clockwork, Amazon pays. So you don't need to be an expert or even a seasoned marketer to have your own private label product. This was my first private label product journey. It was a hot mess. You can see there were loops and turns and back and forth and everything. And this was my second private label product. Still kind of messy, but not quite as bad. And this is what I want for you. I want you to go straight from point A to dollar signs. Cha-ching! Okay, here is some butt face soap. One side of the soap is white, the other side is brown. If they can make $4,415 selling butt face soap and sell 660 sales per month, I know you can sell a product on Amazon as well. If they can do it, you can do it. So let me ask you a question. What is, I can't even see what I'm saying. Oh, what is better? It was covered up. What is better, to invent a brand new product or to model one that is already selling? Let me know in the comments what is better, to invent a brand new product or model one that is already selling. Model, BBB. Yes, it is better to model a product that is already selling. So here's those 3x3x3 clear plastic boxes that we found selling for $27 on Amazon. They are 9 cents a piece over on Alibaba.com. So, but you had to order about 3,000 pieces over there, but making about $27. But if you look at it, you could bundle because Amazon said, hey, the people that buy this 3x3x3 clear plastic item, they also buy this jute twine. And so you could bundle the box and the twine together and add an extra $6.99. And that twine only costs 50 cents. So you want to model what's currently working. You want to bundle frequently bought together items together to provide more value to the customer. Here's another example. These are magnetic eyelashes. You could buy them for 80 cents to $1.20 a piece, selling for $18 over on Amazon for one pair. If they can do it, you can do it too. Okay, here is another example. Write this down. You've heard the saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, on Amazon, a picture is worth $1,000 or more. A picture is worth $1,000 or more. So this is a Vital Travel Buddy set. It's where you put shampoo, conditioner, lotion in these travel size and you go on vacation. Now look at that lifestyle photo where the little pack is just thrown into the suitcase. That is what you want for your products. You want lifestyle photos. So all they did was take some of their expertise and created a private label product. Here's another one. These are some shoe clip lights for your feet. They're 50 cents each, selling for $10.99 on Amazon for some shoe clip lights. Here's another one. This is 33 cents a pair for a toe protector. And on Amazon, a pack of 6 are selling for $10.44. So you can see there are good margins there. This is Dhruv. Dhruv is from India. And he said, I saw your videos over and over. He's even suggested me to some of his Chinese friends and his Indian friends that want help. Dhruv had taken another course and he came to me and his products were not selling. And I helped him change his title and his keywords. And he said, I had 7 sales today, which made it possible. He said, but you helped me a lot, so I am thankful to you. I have the brains, but I felt really nervous when the product was failing as I lack experience. And then Dhruv just started selling and I didn't hear from him a while. And then like a couple of years later, he came back in my inbox and he said, hey ma'am, hey, how's it going? He said, all good. I launched 2 more products. Actually, I had taken your course long back, remember? And I was like, Drew, it's so great to hear from you. I do remember. How are the new product launches? Took off like a rocket, I hope. And he said, yes, it's good. I need your help today. You've been a fantastic mentor. And so Drew has been an amazing, amazing client that I've worked with in the past. And I haven't talked to him in a while. I need to reach out and see how he's doing. But that's the thing. Once you learn the system, all you have to do is rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat. So the 3 secrets that we discovered is you can research and find your own products that are already selling on Amazon. You are incredible, and you can have a wildly successful private label product as long as you remember that one thing. And number 3, you don't need to be an expert or even a seasoned marketer to have your own private label product. So this is exciting, right? I am so excited to share this with you. Now I want to ask you, who is tired of not having a profitable private label product? Let me know in the comments if you're tired of just not being able to make Amazon work. If you're doing the private label products. Me, hi Tasha, great to see you. And who of you would like a full 100% no secrets look at exactly how to create your own private label product? Let me know in the comments. I see Monica raised her hand. Yes, yes. Awesome. Me. Okay, here we go. Your product, I want you to go from A to $signs, not like I did with this craziness, not like I did with my second product. I want you to go from A to $signs, cha-ching, but I want you to do it with happiness, which is not how I did mine. Cha-ching private label course is everything you need to create your own private label product. I'm going to share with you how to find the right product from the right place at the right price and with the right promotion. Step number 1, getting started. We're going to show you how to lay a solid foundation, give you a specific private label timeline, give you the FBA quick start guide to show you how to get started with FBA quickly, tools for your Amazon toolbox, and I'm going to teach you how to think like a customer so you can cha-ching the heck out of your products, okay? I'm also going to tell you what specifically to look for and why you're doing it, and snoop on your competition so you can leverage and surpass their success. I love to make data-driven decisions, so I'm going to share with you how to analyze the data and make those data-driven decisions just like I do. I'm going to give you the keys to the Amazon Castle, the Amazon listing template, step-by-step process to find suppliers, how to create the perfect listing. There's 5 things. You need the right title, the right images, the right bullet points, the description, and the back-end keywords. That is the 5 things that you need. The cha-ching way. These are all the secrets that I use to create. This was 10, but now I have 14 private label products from start to finish. I did not have a team of product researchers or virtual assistants or social media gurus or copywriters. Also, listen, I have 14, but I've been doing this for 7 years. Okay, so think about 2 products per year. 2 products per year. It's not like you can go in and knock out 50 products. Maybe you can. I couldn't, because I couldn't dedicate that much time, but my average was about 2 products per year, okay? There's going to be no guessing, no tears, tons of fun, and it's all about fast results, profitable products, and making as much of an impact as possible. I'm going to give you the $1 million optimized listing walkthrough like I have. I'm also going to show you how you can have your logo created for less than $30, share with you about Amazon sponsored products, how to get reviews the honest way, and all the software and systems that you need in order to be successful. I'm going to teach you how to get the cha-ching traffic to your offer. There's going to be no BS, no fluff. This is stuff that works. This is not a game because this is your life. And I'm also going to share with you other key forms of traffic that you'll need to understand. I'm going to give you a private label decision-making tool, the script that you need to use to contact your supplier, the listing template. I'm also going to share with you all the bloopers that I did, because most people don't share this. They don't show you the train wrecks that happen. I'm going to show you the train wrecks too, because I'm going to keep it real and show you like it really is. No perfection, just fun and honesty. And why? So you know that I'm no one special, and if I can do it seriously, you can do it too. The Cha-Ching private label course, learning every single way. Tennille says, I can't believe my first test product sold after only 1 month after purchasing the private label course. Then after my product went live on Amazon, I had organic sales without PPC. Thanks, Becky. Pam, she said, what I love most about working with Becky is her ability to drill down to the best keywords for a product. I entered the market with 2 highly competitive products in one of the toughest selling niches, and within the first few days saw my products rank on Amazon. And now weeks later, we're averaging 2 to 3 sales organically per day. Now, Pam was selling skincare. I will tell you, skincare is so competitive, but watch this. She was like, OMG, this is crazy. The blank is now at 12,640 and number 95 in its main category. And the other one is 33,734 and number 30 in its main category. Don't mind me. I'm just a tad bit excited to see all of this play out in real time. Guys, this is real people with real results. So what you're going to get is 100% unfettered access to the Cha-Ching course. Unfettered, I love that word. It just means everything, right? Total value of the 10-step system is $12,997. Again, who would like this? I see I have a question here. Awesome. Michael, hi Michael. Yes, perfect. Okay, so we're going to keep going. So bonus number 2, the FBA manual online. This is how to get started with FBA in the Amazon marketplace, okay, in US, because there are Amazons everywhere worldwide. So here's what you're going to get. You're going to get the full Cha-Ching 10-step system, the proven Ecom Rockstar product research strategies, the listing optimization and ranking secrets, the exact PPC blueprint to skyrocket your sales, and mentoring from a 7-figure seller, the FBA quick start guide and the online manual. Total value $16,994. Bonus number 2, the 37 private label hacks cheat sheet. I am going to share that with you. It's valued at $1,997. So the total value is $12,997 for the 10-step system, $3,997 for the quick start guide, and 37 private label hacks cheat sheet is $1,997 with the total value of $18,991. Number 3, bonus number 3, exclusive access to the Cha-Ching Facebook group. This is where you get to ask questions, ask for feedback. You can meet up in your local area if there are several of you in the same area. There's going to be monthly masterminds where I pick a product and I show it live and do live feedback on the actual product, on the listing, and let you see how I would do it if it were my product, okay? That is valued at $997. This one is one that is often overlooked on Amazon a lot, but this is a copywriter's black book. And if you don't know what copywriting is, it's the words on a page when you are looking to purchase something. So when you go and read the Amazon listing, there's a certain way that it should read that makes you want to buy the product, okay? And so that will be in the copywriter's black book. It's valued at $167. So what you're going to get as a Cha-Ching course is the full Cha-Ching course 10-step system, the FBA quick start guide, the private label hacks cheat sheet, the Facebook group access, and the copywriter's black book. Total value $20,155. Guys, these are real people with real results. Francine said, I think I had a good Christmas. I hit 17K in 30-day sales. I had never gone over 8K in 30-day sales. Looking forward to a better 2019, slow but steady at least. And I was like, what? That is awesome. Merry Christmas. My private label product, she said my private label product sold out as soon as she had it. Bonus number 5, the Ecom Rockstar Rolodex. Guys, this is priceless right here, because when you're doing private label, you need to know where to go to get your product. So I have a supplier that is boots on the ground in China. If I don't want to do the product research, I can just give her a picture of the item and say, well, let me back up. Not that I don't do the product research. If I don't want to do the supplier research, because you got to do that product research first. I can, after I've validated the product, I can send her a picture of the product and say, hey, Frances, can you get this for me? And Frances will order it or look it up or speak to, she is the boots on the ground person in China for me and my clients. So you get access to her in the Ecom Rockstar Rolodex. You'll know who I use for my images, where I get my logos made, who designs my boxes. Everything is in my Rolodex. So you get access to that. It's really priceless, but I had to put a value on it, $10,997. So what you're going to get is a cha-ching course member. You get to get the 10-step system, the quick start guide, the private label hacks cheat sheet, the Facebook group, the copywriter's black book, and the Ecom Rockstar Rolodex. Total value $31,152. Now this is T. Marie. She was like, wow, step-by-step instructions. Now this is what I was looking for in learning this subject. And this is Chris from the UK. He's like, a massive thank you to Becky Thames for the course that's been provided. Not only is it crystal clear to follow, but the content provided in the course is amazing. Great value for the money. If you're looking to start Amazon private labeling, then this is the best place to start. Fact. I love Chris. He's like a stay-at-home dad, and he was doing his own private label. This is Carlo. He's like, I'm so grateful to Becky for this excellent course she's put together. If you're considering starting FBA, he would have no reservations recommending this course, as he's sure you will learn everything that you need to know about starting a successful e-commerce business. So thank you, Carlo. Massive high five to you. So think about this for a second. What are just 5 private label products worth to you? Just 5. If you had 5 products, they're each making $5 profit a day. You're selling 10 each, so that's 50 products a day. That's $250 profit per day. So $7,500 per month. Now, there are 7.125 billion people on this earth. Do you think you can sell 50 products a day? I think you could. But what if you just did 2 products and you increased the profit to $15 profit and you sold just 20 products per day? That's a $300 per day profit, or $9,000 per month. There's 7.125 billion people in the world. Do you think you could sell 20 items per day? I think you could. So would it make sense for me to charge $3,500 for this course, yourprivatelabel.com, $5 profit, you sell 50 a day times 30 days, that's $7,500 a month. If the private label course costs $3,500, you would still profit $4,000 your first month. Or if you had 2 products selling, making $15 profit, selling 10 a day each, that's 20 per day times 30 days, that's $9,000 per month. Private label costs $3,500. Your profit would still be $5,500. But you can see why it's a brilliant deal at $3,500. That's kind of like saying, hey, if you are really, really, really bad at this, you're still going to do way more in sales than what the course cost. So what you're going to get as a Cha-Ching course member is full access to the Cha-Ching course 10-step system, the FBA Quick Start Guide, the 37 private label hacks cheat sheet, the Cha-Ching Facebook group access, the Copywriter's Black Book, the Econ Rockstar Rolodex, $31,152 total value. If all this did for you was finally allow you to seamlessly create a private label product that makes a difference in people's lives, would that be worth it for you? Or what if it finally allowed you the roadmap to create your successful private label product in lightning speed and spend time with your family? Or enable you to actually be financially free for once and for all? Your success is my driver. I want you to call me and give me a testimonial that says, hey, Becky, the Cha-Ching course changed my life forever. I left my job and now make twice as much in half the time. Or that you retired your spouse or significant other, because your success is my driver and I care about you and your results. So I want you set up for success. You can see why it's a good deal at $3,500, but I decided to get a bit crazy and give all this away at $2,497, but that's for the general public. Because I want to make this a no-brainer for you, because you spent the last, I don't know, hour with me, you can get started now for just $297 per month, because you are special. Go to learnwithbecky.com. It's $297 per month. There's no contract. You can cancel whenever you want to, but I want to hold your hand. I want to help you every step of the way in your private label process, every step of the way. So you get every single thing that I listed here. So if you go over to learnwithbecky.com, this is what you're going to see: Cha-Ching private label course. Yes, Becky, I want full access to the Cha-Ching private label course now. Act now and get the special webinar price. And there's more testimonials over there, and it's going to show exactly what you're going to get. So have you ever wondered what it's really like to be an Amazon seller? You have to get your guns ready, right? This was me one Christmas when my boys were younger. And I took all their guns because they were shooting me, and then I was going to shoot them. And so you have to come to Amazon with your guns blazing, ready to aim when things are coming for you, right? So I'm going to be really honest. I had two choices. I could have kept this information really close to my chest, the exact steps, not just a, hey, just put a course together and sell it, everything. Or I could have created a course that could assist men and women all around the world, assist folks just like you. And that's exactly what I did. So learnwithbecky.com. Now you have two choices. You can do nothing and not take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free, or you can pony up this small investment today compared to the huge value that you're going to get in return and just give it a go. Remember, you have me on your team. So my personal guarantee, I'm 100% confident that if you do what I tell you to do, you will succeed. So you are here because you want to get results. So that is my guarantee to you. If you go through my training videos, follow each step, put it into action, and get results. And if at any stage, if you're struggling or something isn't working out as you would hope, simply reach out to me via email right away, and I'll help you get unstuck so that you get results. The short of it is this: I want you to get results. So we're not going to quit if something isn't working for you right away. We're going to work through it and get you the results that you deserve. So that's my promise to you. So if you're committed to getting results and making a big change in your life, then let's do this. Learnwithbecky.com. Now, there are other opportunities out there that can take 3 to 5 years to get back your initial investment. Think about Starbucks and McDonald's franchises and how long those take before they are even profitable. So here's the tale of two people. This is Layabout Lisa. She just watched this whole webinar and she's like, oh, this is good. I'm just going to go watch some TV. Or this is Take Action Tina, and she's like, oh my gosh, right now, I want to start my private label journey. right now, where is it? Where do I go? Go to learnwithbecky.com. And I hope that you are a Take Action Tina, because you can get started now for just $297 per month at learnwithbecky.com. Let me know if you have any questions, and if you take action today before midnight Eastern Standard Time. So this will not be available if you're not on the live call with me tonight. I will personally review and validate your first private label product before you invest. That is huge, because that's what most people get stuck on. They're like, oh, should I do this or should I not? But I will personally review and validate and let you know if I would do that product or not. So I will be raising the price from a monthly to a one-time fee in the coming weeks, but you can get the $297 a month special at learnwithbecky.com. So if all this course did was help you get away from your stick and help you get your carrot, would that be worth it? So I have a question for you. When I asked you earlier to actually physically write down your stick and your carrot, did you do it? If you did, write in the chat box, yes, yes, or no, 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 whatever. And let me know if you actually hand, pen to paper, wrote it down, your stick and your carrot. Yes, you guys are absolutely rock stars, because you're action takers, and that is what it takes to succeed. Liz says, does the course consist of videos or is it live training? Renee, thanks for writing yours down. Amy, yes, awesome. Liz, it is all videos. And then, of course, I will be live in the Facebook group on monthly, and I will be available to answer all of your questions. So I need to go and see like how many videos are in there, but it's all videos that are broken down into the 4P process, the product, price, place, and promotion sections. And you can go through each of them on your own time. It's all in a membership area there. So thanks. That's a great question. I forgot to mention that. Yes, so you guys are rock stars for actually taking action. So if I were offered this course in the beginning, before I created my first private label product, I would have kicked myself for not buying it. Like seriously, I would have kicked myself. And I'm dead serious, because I had to learn it all. I had to create all the systems. I had to network and know the right people and design and fumble and cry and scream and gain 50 pounds, nearly quit over and over and over again, but I didn't. I kept going. You can do the same. Go to learnwithbecky.com, because all you have to do is follow the steps at learnwithbecky.com. This is Joe, Joe and his wife Reeves. I'm not sure if he is watching, but this is another one. Joe and his wife Reeves, they invested over $35,000 in an e-commerce training program prior to them meeting me. They had some issues with the original company and things were not going well. They've been doing this for about 9 months now. Now, this was several years ago. And we have to say that we've learned more about Amazon than we ever thought we would know. We've learned more from Becky's course in the first 6 weeks than we did with the other company in 6 months. Becky's videos are right to the point and explain the lessons simply and directly. If we would have met Becky first, we probably would have paid a lot more than we paid for her knowledge. Her program is stellar. So this is from Joe and his wife Reeves. We're still friends to this day. I've never personally met them, but their private label product is selling on Amazon now. So you can get started today for just $297 per month